Hey, thanks, Joe. Appreciate the introduction. Happy to be here as part of the team presenting for the Pauly Jail seminar. I'm Jared Bailey with Pauly Jail Building Company, Vice President of Operations. I've been a part of the team for nearly 12 years now. Over the last decade, Pauly Jail has seen a lot of newer projects that have started a new design approach that many people are familiar with that I wanted to talk to you guys about today. And it's the design assist approach. It comes in a lot of different delivery methods and a lot of different contractual relationships between owners, construction management firms, and the design team. The design assist approach is something that we've adapted to as a company because of the benefits to the end user and stakeholders, and just the delivery method as a team really suits Pauly Jail. Our teamwork mentality, from our manufacturers to the construction management firms that we work with to the architects, is something that we really highlight and believe in. Pauly Jail is a detention equipment contractor, specifically specializing in physical security and electronic security integration on correctional projects, mental health applications. Specifically, we specialize in the design and procurement installation of security hollow metal doors and frames, security locking systems, the functional aspects that make the facility secure. We are the leader in the industry for modular steel cell installation, design, application for security housing spaces and the cells, which would include the mezzanines, bulkheads, fascia walls, demising day room walls, security mesh and mezzanine barriers, and the security glass and glazing. We've completed projects in the 5 most prominent delivery methods with varying forms of contractual relationships between the owner, designer, builder, and subcontractors. The traditional design bid approach, a single prime GC, CMA, construction manager serving as the owner's agent advisor, includes multiple contracts with the owner and subcontractors. You might see as many as 5 or 6 prime contracts and as many as 30 in that delivery method. CMAR, the construction manager at risk, basically includes a construction manager typically hired at the same time or prior to the design group. The biggest difference is they provide the owner with a guaranteed maximum price at some point during the design process prior to 100% construction documents being available. Design build projects is a delivery method we've been a part of, have several ongoing design build projects, and basically it's a joint venture where the design team, the builder, and sometimes subcontractors are all involved at the onset of the project, delivering a program to the owner. One of the newer project delivery methods that's out there is the integrated project delivery. It's an approach similar to the design build process, but typically involves more team members well beyond the owner. Subcontractors are involved early on in the selection process as part of the pursuit for winning a particular project. Some of the biggest benefits that we see with the design assist approach are improved design efficiencies, which everybody wants to see on their project, reducing the amount of redundancy during design for the designer and the contractors, completed construction documents with less addenda, RFIs, and change orders during the construction process. Improved accuracy of budgeting. This is probably one of the biggest key points that I'd like to make from a detention equipment contractor's perspective, is providing better cost control through the design process based on real cost data from specialty suppliers and manufacturers. No more square footing the cost for your project based on yesterday's numbers. You're getting real cost, open book pricing from your manufacturers and making decisions as a team with the owner present and the design group for the best interest of the owner's project. Another huge benefit to the design assist approach is the improved material procurement process. It allows subcontractors, whether it be the DEC, the mechanical contractor, electrical contractor, to secure early engineering at the same time that the design is being completed. Allows you to keep your slots in production, move them up sooner, advance the project, and have a parallel path with the design and the engineering for shop drawings and submittals to allow you to procure materials on time for your project. Going along with Pauly Jail Building Company's teamwork approach, the improved subcontractor coordination is a key benefit to the design assist process. It allows collaboration between key design assist subcontractor during the design process, ultimately providing a better project for the owner. Eliminating scope gaps, scope overlaps, allows for us to teach and explain some of the unique things we can do for value engineering and design efficiencies in a correctional application, from modular door controls to steel cell applications for the fire protection contractor. So Pauly Jail's typical design assist approach involves some key bullet points that I'm going to go through with you. Obviously, conducting design development meetings throughout from schematic all the way to construction document development with the design team, the owner, and the construction manager. Real-time budgets and cost control at different delivery stages throughout the design. Schedule management for long lead procurement and equipment materials, allowing us to provide notice if we need to release certain parts of the project earlier on through submittals or engineering to allow for on-time delivery to meet the construction schedule. Early involvement with key manufacturers. We're going to bring Steel Cell North America, Willoughby, Accurate Door Controls, the key manufacturers to the table early on to assist with the entire process. We're going to assist with the design of the detention hollow metal door, as far as the design of the door, the location of the opening, what it gets, what application, is it a food pass, does it have a shutter, is it a fire rated opening, does it need security glazing, a half light, double light. All of those details will be ran through in detail with the entire team present. We developed a door hardware schedule, which is probably the most important part of the facility, understanding the use of every opening, how the owner intends to operate the facility. Nick Henry with Pauly Jail has been doing this for nearly 40 years and is the expert in the industry when it comes to the design and development of door hardware schedules. We're going to assist and/or provide development of the technical specifications for the project prior to 100% CDs being issued. We're going to develop the security glazing design, explain to the owner the glass-clad poly cracks and polycarbonate scratches. Some of those benefits, a real touch and feel application, have the glazing at the meetings prior to putting it in the specification so the owner knows exactly what they're getting and there's not a surprise 2 years after they open the facility. We're also going to assist with the modular steel cell design, the layout, assist with developing Revit files, CAD files. The manufacturer is going to review the layout and provide design efficiencies during the actual design process. We're going to assist with the design of the physical security barriers throughout the facility, specifically inside the housing units. As it branches off from the steel cell, whether you have a fascia wall, steel ceiling, different applications suited for different design and different needs for each owner. We're going to provide constructability review and input for related structural and architectural designs. Provide structural loading information and calculations to the structural engineer during the design process of the structure. We're going to assist with architectural design from life safety to security aspects and provide different options for the team. Lastly, we're going to provide value improvement options to all of the other mechanical, electrical, plumbing, fire protection contractors also involved in the design assist process. And recently, we just completed the Saginaw County Jail in Michigan with our partners Goldberg Group Architects and Spence Brothers, all through the design assist approach, starting early in 2017 and recently completing the project from design all the way through construction in March of this year. We started on the project in August of 2017 with design. We were able to shave $2 million off of the project from schematic design through the final GMP. Started at $11.9 million in September of 2017. At the design development stage, the project was still a little over budget at 10.3. The final cost for the detention equipment SEC package came in at 9.9, all the while being an open book process with the owner and the construction manager seeing all of the costs from manufacturers, labor costs, overhead costs, all of those things open book. The design assist approach allowed us to expedite material procurement on this project. Spence Brothers' GMP price was finalized based on 100% CDs in July of 2018. At the same time, the construction documents were completed, all critical path submittals were completed, and allowed Goldberg Group Architects to return all of our critical path items 1 month later, thus shaving 3 to 4 months off of the construction schedule for the project. With the time saved during the design process, it allowed us to complete the modular steel cells and detention hollow metal fabrication process 4 months ahead of the project schedule. This project also included 188 modular steel cells installed on the second and third floors of the facility, modular controls by Accurate Controls as well. In the end, throughout the entire design process, we were able to save, as a team, the owner almost $700,000 in returned contingency funds. And now we want to talk a little bit more about Delaware County, some of the examples and why it's such a unique project. And we're also going to take you live to the site shortly after this. As you can see here in this slide, Delaware County Justice Center had an overall construction cost of $45 million, and debt contract of almost $8 million. Our partners BW Construction and RQAW led the way to develop the project. One of the things that made Delaware County such a unique project was the repurposing of an abandoned middle school. The 28,000 square foot housing addition and almost 150,000 square foot remodel of the existing facilities. BW and RQAW joint ventured to provide the owner with a build, operate, transfer model that also involved design assist subcontractors throughout the design and construction of the project. Similar to Saginaw County, we also saw submittals completed in parallel with the completion of design documents, allowed for full submission at the time of contracts being issued, and early procurement of long lead materials. The project also utilized modular controls by Accurate Control System and Willoughby Water Management Systems, which we'll see shortly when we go to the facility. And now that I've given you a brief overview of Delaware County, what we really want to do is take you to the facility to show you the details of all the manufacturer's products that we've installed out there so far. The project's about 95% complete. We're going to show you a day room and a rear chase, modular controls. We're going to show you the Willoughby Water Management System. We're going to show you some of the steel cells. We're going to show you a cane screen system, security locks by R.R. Brink, global security glazing, Titan steel doors, and a lot of other things at Delaware County.